set up. Now this last part is going to be a review of sorts. It's going to be explaining a bit about the game, and I've been meaning to get to this, so yeah, I hope that I'll let it load up first. And even though I don't get anything from it, um, now would be a good time to sign up and play because they're offering basically a free 10 pull. Here we go. I'm actually going to see if my controller works with this because I've only the mouse interface. So this is a gacha game that is based around traditional JRPGs, like normally uh, what you would normally play. Okay, controller does not work. Another Eden is a mobile game. Um, it's got a link to Atlas through some of their additional content, and I'm actually in the middle of the new quest. So this is another Eden. It very strongly has the JRPG storyline driven, character driven plot lines. Um, have your party, and using the different menus can be a bit disconcerting at first, but it's easy to get into. You have star to 5-star characters that you get, and Aldo is the main character that you have. Let's open that'll be easy. So you collect the characters. I've got 63 apparently. Wow, that's more than I thought. And you level them through combat, or you can give them items to level them up. The maximum level is 80, but you have to be a... That's not what we want. I'll get to that in a sec. So in order to be able to get to level 80, you need to be a full 5-star. Now, this game does something that very few others do when it comes to that. When it comes to leveling. I'll show you on Miyu. Miyu is 4 stars right now with the potential to become 5. And she was 3 stars with the potential to become 5 a little bit ago. Now, what that means is you come to the ability board. The ability board is where you basically, every level you get AP and you invest it in the characters. Each character's AP is individual to them. It's usually 1 per level. Some skills they take, some skills take 2 to unlock. Some abilities you have to clear quests to unlock as well. And in order for me to advance this character's quest, I had to get her up to Rune Knight. I finally did that, so I'm going to be using her. But this is the method it uses for upgrading characters. There is a certain NPC that you will go to that she'll ask for these items, and collect these in certain dungeons. And when you have them all, you can take them in and upgrade character, so long as they are able to be upgraded. Now, I'm gonna I'm gonna do a 10 pull, um, because I have enough for it, and I was waiting until I had enough for a 10 pull before I would um try this. So, you have the regular, and you've got the limited. Um, the limited, a lot of them are paid only, if you can see down there. Um, some of them are one time only, 3 times max, 1 time max, and then you've got the ones that are not. That one's new. That was not there before. Um, oh, not that one. I'm just gonna check and see which characters are available. Okay. Don't really have any need for that one, I don't think. Hey, the new characters? Yeah, those are the new characters. So these are two characters, well, one of them is new, and they're available for a limited time, so I'm going to do this one. Close to getting another 10 pull, but shows up like this. Ooh. The window design will denote what type you're getting. This is a 4-star if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's someone that I already have, but she was a 3-star before, so this just changes her class to druid and increases her light attribute. That is important for certain dungeons. This is a 3-star pull. Somebody that I've already got, another 4-star. Mora. They were a 3-star before, now they're 4. Umachi. This is one of the generic um, 3-stars that they have. There are like 4 or 5. Another 4-star. Hello, Denny. That is another one of the stock characters. Wow. Oh, very nice. So this is a 4-star with the potential of becoming 5. Now, I will explain a little bit to you. So this character can be pulled as a 3, a 4, or a 5-star, if I'm not mistaken. She might only be able to be done as a 4-star or a 5-star. But occasionally you won't have that 5th star up there. So this will not be active, meaning that you can only get them up to 4-star until you unlock something. Wow. Okay. That, yeah, I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of this one because that is the best pull I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4-stars. That that's just, I think I just used up all my luck for the rest of the year on that pull. But potential of 5-star, potential for a 4, potential for, well, I think he's already at a 4-star in my team. But any new characters that you get will bring you to introduction to the characters. Terms and conditions accepted. All-purpose Android tool at your service. I will fight for you to the end of my warranty period and beyond. And this is one of the characters that was higher pull rate. Hello, I'm Mario. I'm training to be a priest. If you're feeling weary from battle, I've got you covered. Oh, and it's actually my first time going outside the inner sanctuary. This is my big chance to learn all about the world outside. I can't wait. So, now that we've done that, records are where you'll go to for collecting awards mostly. And whenever you unlock a new character, you'll get a bonus 10 Chronos Stones, which are the currency used for summoning. The other things to do here are episodes. This tells you what you have available in side quests. And I'm going to show you a little bit of this one. I can't progress it until I reach a certain number of these souls. But these are tend to unlock new characters with these. And in this one, it is unlocking Deirdre, this Dark Knight right here. I don't know. I think you unlock him. I don't know. I've just started that one. But you have to reach a certain point in the storyline. Chapter 13 is where you need to reach in the main storyline for the previous ones. 20 and beyond for everything. 21 and beyond for the ones that I have not completed yet. So this is just additional quest lines that you can do. Stories. They actually go pretty in depth with the stories. And this one, the Lost Tome and the Silver and Fading Flower, is the one that's current. This just released, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken on that one. But there's that Symphony. This is the one that just unlocked, which is a crossover with Persona 5. So you will, I'm thinking that we unlock this character whose name I do not recall at the moment. But in the first one, clear it, you get Joker and Mona. And through the progress of the storyline, you also get their best weapons in the game. But you have to get them up to level 80 to use them, I believe. Yeah, Morgana and Joker. So there's a crossover with Persona 5 that's actually pretty fun. Probably be more fun if I'd played Persona 5. Let's see. Oh, let's check status. Yeah, she's only a 4-star right now, and that caps her at 60. So checking the ability board. In order to upgrade her, I need the Embryonic Tome, 5 chant scripts, and a lot of scripts in general. So back to the other party. Deirdre, as you progress through her storyline, her ability boards will unlock. And she will ultimately become a 5-star, but I can only unlock her up to a 4-star right now, and I have to do quests to advance her to unlock that 5th star. And it's the same with Aldo, is currently a 3-star, potential to become a 4th. I just need the Swordmaster's Tome to get him there. But he can also unlock to a 5-star. All of the, let's get, yeah, all of the main, the Gratis characters that I've come across, which are Aldo, Rika, Cirrus, Amy, not sure about Bivette, but Cirrus, Amy, Cyrus, Amy, whatever, they can be broken to 5 stars with effort. So that is the characters out of the way. Before I get to combat, let's see, food. You can carry 1 food on you at a time, but the food heals the party up entirely, and I've rarely needed to use it. I had the first food item that was given to me probably until 12 hours of gameplay. So Um, that just might be my playstyle. I'm a little cautious. Um, Streams, you've got the limited and you've got the regular. Regular, I think most of them can be done with paid or not paid, except for this one time only 500 or 10 pull. So these are always available, these are not always available. And if you read any of the updates that come in notices about upcoming content, then and it says that you must be updated to a certain version, this game will not automatically update. You have to go and update it manually in order to do this, because it will not update manually and you will lose out on a lot of things. Um, I lost out on a lot of things because I did not realize that it kept saying I needed to update, but it was never giving me the option. So quests, that's um, kind of self-explanatory. The map. So there are a few maps in this. Um, to kind of, I'm trying not to ruin stuff, but I think the full name of the game, uh, basically time travel plays a part in this game, and there's continuity that is actually pretty good keeping the continuity going. But you've got your space-time rift, which is where everything you'll end up eventually. I'll just put it that way. This is your food source up here, and this is where you come to get the upgrade materials for the characters. And I was focusing on the Tower of Time to get the item to change Miyu, Mira, the knight that I was trying to level up to get her to 4-star. So, you've got antiquity, present, and future, and each one is going to be a different. Ooh, I can do the very hard. It looks like present castle. Oh, wondering why that one is available. Others are not. But as you play through and you do quests, different locations will unlock for you. I know I've done Industrial Ruins a few times, but since I haven't been here, I am going to come here. I'm going to use my theme that I normally use to go through this. So this is how the maps work on this. Basically swipe left or right on your screen, whereas I'm using the mouse button. These fights, these dungeons, there will be a limit to how many you fight per area. And then you've got the starred enemy, which is extremely more difficult to defeat, but gives you extra loot. So, like any JRPG, you've got attack, you've got run. Hitting attack will not bring up a menu. You have to select the characters and then choose what skill you want them to use. The first skill is always going to be no magic point usage, no mana usage. Magic points in this game. So, and then each of the other things will give you something else. And you can only have 4 characters active, but when a character switches out and then switches in, the one switching in will perform a special ability based upon their character. Like, I always use this character because it's an AoE, hits everything for a massive amount of damage. So I'm going to get through this. I'm going to avoid Big Star Guy because that will be a fight that takes maybe 20 minutes. Especially at level 36. But in here, you will collect materials for making new gear. I will get to gear as well momentarily after I finish this dungeon. But this is a taste of what the combat is like in this game. When we get to the boss, you'll see a few other things activated. So yes, this is just going to be running through and doing fun stuff. And I'm curious why their magic points didn't generate. Oh well. Giant slime there. And on most maps, if the starred creature sees you, it will chase you until it catches you or until you can go up or down. But even then, sometimes they'll follow you. There are some star monsters that have the ability to chase you indefinitely. Unless you're leveled and prepared. Okay, so we just exited the previous area and we're in a new area, meaning the respawn rate here is going to be different. And then yeah, we'll just do normal attacks. Let her recover some of her magic points. We'll need that for the boss. Or I can do it quickly and then eat the food and then replenish when I get back. Okay. Me not thinking properly because I normally don't do this. So food. I'll use it right before the boss. Chest. Nope, chest the other way. But you will see in the background the starred monster, that giant slime, is moving back and forth. Some of them are stationary, some of them are not. That one you can see it moving very slowly on the map as well. So all the things that you find in these chests are materials that you can sell, make gear. I said I'd get to that later when we get out of here. There are the different types of magic. I've seen, if I recall, there's dark magic, there's fire magic, there's water magic. There is blunt damage, there is slashing damage, there's piercing damage. Depending upon what character you're using. The one with the katana is obviously slashing. The two casters are these two are blunt damage. She's piercing. I think both Joker and I can't remember the character's name. Morgana are slashing. Joker might be piercing. Occasionally you will kill them and they'll drop chests, and the color of the chest depends on if it's a rare item. So I will not be attacked anymore here unless it's by the giant guy. So that is the zone to the next area. I'm going to see if there's a chest. There's not a chest. You can see what is behind a lot easier than things that are in front of you. No, we're still on our way to the boss. So this is probably the last area before we reach the boss area. You'll know it's the boss area because um, there'll be a chest right at the beginning. Then you fight the boss. So you get the loot before you fight the boss. I don't know what loot drops here, so that will be a surprise. The different scripts that you need to limit break the different characters to improve their star rating, I should say. Um, this is where they drop. Usually the last boss will drop them, or occasionally, if you get lucky, it can drop from the starred mobs. Very, very rarely. Or the chest right before the boss can also drop something. But usually, you've got a higher chance of getting it from the final boss. You might also get badges from the final boss, and I will explain the darkness and the light aspects as well when we finish the boss. Next over here. Now that was on me. Each character can use up to 4 skills, and as they level up, they will gain access through their, I can't view it in here. This is a once you enter and you're locked into the party type of thing. Okay, so this is going to be the boss fight. I'll use my food. Pretty sure it's the boss fight. Yep. It will ask you before any major fights. So, I've got my my attack set up to repeat. You can turn this on, you can turn this off. You can increase the speed of the fight, make it go faster if you want to. Status will tell you what status your characters have. But repeat basically means that whatever skill you set, they are going to continue using it. No, you're gonna switch with... You are going to switch with her. Guarding against the piercing. She's not going to be as useful, so yeah, we'll switch and bring Joker back in. Miracle Punch. Okay. We will do Quick Draw or Megalodon. Do Quick Draw. Just because it's guaranteed crits. Now, this bar does not unlock until a bit later in the game, and it is something that I did not know about when I first started fighting like the starred monsters, because this thing will make fighting the starred monsters a lot easier, and it makes boss fights a lot more manageable, and you can use it anytime it's above half. And what it does is it just gives you the ability to continuously do attacks each character will have their own cooldown, and you have to do attacks. If you've got the right people in your party, they'll do a combo attack. But made quick work of the boss. So. Okay, I was scared for a moment. Congratulations, dungeon items. I only got badges this time. But, you see how you've got the light here and you've got the shadow here? This is one of the main reasons why you want to level the light and shadow, is you'll get more loot if you've got a higher rating. I think it's partially one of the things that they're trying to make people use some of the filter. Can we do it by? We can't do it by. One of the 3-star characters that you get like 4 or 5 copies of relatively quickly. Yeah, see what I mean? They were stock. You've got the robot stock, and then you've got the knight stock. There are slight variations. I think there's a dwarf stock as well. Could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. So it is just the, I think Bria is the only one that's different, because she can reach a 4-star. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. So, yes, most of these characters that are all the way over here on the right that look alike, they cannot go beyond 3-star. Whereas you get someone like Soira, she can go up to a 4-star, and I think she can go 5-star. I'm not, don't quote me on that. I've got a few that are 4-star that I will need to get lucky to pull them as a 5-star. I think Melina one of them? No. She's the one I just pulled. No, Mario's the one that I just pulled. Braun. Braun is a great example. This is another thing that I will point out to you. So, style. This is a different style. She uses different abilities, different gear, and when you switch styles, she's going to go to the 4-star version that I just pulled. Just because, and you have to level it differently. And you can't use the same character in both styles. I've got to re-equip. Lance. Equipment. Angle. Select. So that is one of the things that happens. That was a lucky pull. Very lucky pull for me. I actually got her and Ferran. Not, wait. No, I got, anyways, yeah, I got those two on the same pull. So, they upped the rates a little bit. Anyways, so I was going to tell you about gear. So, there you are. So, this is the blacksmith. Everything that you pick up will immediately get sold when you get in, and they'll give you a rundown of what you've picked up, what you're selling, how much you're getting for it. As you can see, I have not sold in a long, long time. And what this can do is when you get new drops, it will open up new gear and show you what you need to make them. If you get one piece of the gear, it will show you the other items that you'll need to make that gear. It basically unlocks it, so you don't have to have all the pieces to make it. It just opens up the different possibilities. But The ones that are grayed out you can't make because you don't have the right materials or money. The gear has level requirements as usual. The only thing that I do not like about the this system is I'll show you over on the armor side. So we've got the Wonder Bangle 2. That's not what I'm looking for. Where is it? Fabricated bracelet. So fabricated bracelet. This has a special ability of regen, and you don't get to see what special abilities the gear has before you craft it. So you can craft this stuff and it's going to look nice and have some improved stats over here, but it is not going to tell you if it's got any special attributes that. So that's the only bad thing I found with the crafting system here. So debating whether, ooh, Franciscan axe. I don't have any. So yes, you've got blunt, slash, 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 pierce, pierce, blunt, blunt. So that's 8 different types of characters that you can get. And the casters, they are so varied that you have offensive and you have... actually, no, I think that the casters, these are magic casters. The hammer users tend to be healers. So nothing is cookie cutter in this game. Nothing is cookie cutter of, oh, you're this class, you use this weapon, so you have to do this. Anyways, so records, it's going to say that I completed that dungeon. And I get an extra. And completing all of this stuff gets you an amount of chronostones. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? The board. So I showed you the board, but I didn't show you how to use the board. Have I leveled up Thiel's board? I have. Somebody who I have not messed with their board. Well, I think I can just... So you choose your path through it, and each time you hit one of these, it'll increase your stats, it'll increase your fire resistance, it'll give you a new skill. And you have to go through the unlocking phase to gain access to the higher spots. Like, and well, I could, and I think I will. So this is the NPC that you come to, and you have to have the character in your party when you talk to them. So, for crap's sake, we are going to just toss Cyrus in. We are going to make him level 4, 4-star. Alright, so we will get our party back to main group. Quests. Items. So you've got the key items, materials that you collect, which should be empty. Weapons, armor, badges, memoirs, which are the scripts. Badges, enhancement items, which are things that you use. This will increase, gain +1 bonus to light on any character that uses a katana. sword, axe, and then you've got shadow. Straw dummy items, I don't know what that is. Full mining items, I don't think I've unlocked that yet. So, where are the other things? Here. Okay, so the stones. Um, every day when you log in, you will get 20 stones gratis. It's just a login bonus that you get. Right now they are doing an event where it is 50 stones until December 4th. There's also, when you log in, you can view an advertisement for 20 more. And there's this button up here, the option to view up to 5 advertisements for a chance at a green card, a red card, which are used for those dungeons to get the upgrades items, or 5 to 20 of the stones. So it's like 3 or 4 minutes out to get stuff to benefit you, and you can just mute the ads. Okay, what else is there? So yes, party of 6, 4 on the field. They swap out board. You can switch what order they show up in. You can filter out what weapons they use. Dream is where you go to summon. There's one other way of getting a bonus chrono stones, and that's coming to this section. Going to the buy page, the top spot that's not shown right now because I've already redeemed today will say click here for your gratis stones. So that's, you can get basically 50 free per day before doing the extra stuff for a chance at more. Records, catalog. This is going to be a list of all the different things, and this is one of my favorites. Every single cat that you meet in this, you can know, and you can have them follow you if you choose to. These are all the ones that I've found that I've talked to, and I think these mean that I've come across them, or they are in an unlocked area that I can get to, whereas these are in areas that I can't get to yet. But I like the robot kitty that I've got with me right now. Let's see, we have records, a catalog. It keeps track of the weapons that you've got, and you get you can get bonus stones from the awards by collecting more items, so it does help. Materials. What's nice is that if you've collected it, it will tell you where to find it. What's not nice is the fact that I am scrolling and it's only now starting to move. There are, oh, and you cannot drag it by the sidebar. So you literally have to go through it manually. So, drawback. Armor, same. I have not unlocked fishing, and I don't know what treasure is. Manual. This is self-explanatory. It tells you about the game. Now, I would suggest that if you're going to play this, going to the wiki for it and seeing if certain characters can be, if you're worried about investing time and resources into a character that you don't know if they are going to be worth leveling up, like Irina here. I really like her, but she is stuck at a 4-star, so she will not go higher than 60. I might swap in Thiliel or one of the two new casters, Chio or Malina, or not Chio, Mariel, for her. Healing. Check her ability board, see what other skills she gets. Shining Arrow. Fear Leaf. So she is mainly a healer support. And I can't look at that until I unlock her. So, there are two ways to unlock, and that is through books or through drawing them in the gacha. Ooh, yeah, you're a 4-star only. I think everybody to the left of here has the potential. No, it's just because I leveled them. Well, yeah, he can go up to 5-star. I did not know that. I was using her because she was the only characters that I had at the start of the game. That's why some of these characters are higher level than others. But, what else is there to talk about? This is definitely a story-rich game. The combat is not overly exerting. There are a bunch of options for going back and replaying spots. Oh, can I do that? Okay, this is a section where you can go and replay things that you've been to before. You have to, where I've gone to get materials to make more of the regen rings because that has been invaluable. Oh, let's battle them. Actually going to be a fight? It is going to be a fight. This is something that I forgot about, that is, you do it X amount of times and you get bonuses as you do it. Hidekaji twice. You ran off and hit, huh? He may not look like it, but the little guy hates to lose. I'm sure he'll want a rematch sometime. You can do it once a day, as far as I know. So, awards. Should have Battle Okuji twice. Yep. And from what I've been able to tell, not all of them will appear. Only when you've actually unlocked what you are supposed to be involved in will they appear. Like, I think with the allies, it's only the characters that I've met. Yeah. Then you go back to the top, and then it's get a character to level 70. 65 characters. So, this is a very fun game for me. I like to sit down when I've got time to invest in playing it. And it really hasn't been as often lately. That, and I was trying to... I basically stopped all progress until I got Miyu up to Rune Knight. So yeah, I spent a couple weeks farming the items just to get her up, but there's a lot that you can do even if you're not trying to level up one character and get their break items. Occasionally, when you finish one of these, you will get a white card, and it opens up a section here that you basically just run around and you get to pet cats. And they will stamp your book, and you collect more stamps, you get more reward items. The Sealed Realm is basically where you go if you want to get experience points. At least this 25 one is. It's basically a leveling area. You don't get anything other than experience. I think that's pretty much it at this point. I'm sure there's something that I missed, but Oh yeah, you can do that. Gets rid of all the overlay. So if you want to take a screenshot of something, um, the animations are actually pretty nice for being as simple as they are. The art style kind of cute here, but as you can see, looking at the not what we wanted, looking at the main thing, they have a better, pretty good designs. And then you've got the crossover characters. Yeah, Akane is one that is I've got the alternate costume for. It's just yeah. So that is my little review for this game. I do really enjoy it. I do like the fact that you've got multiple options of playing without having to um, drop a lot of money because I'm not sure why they feel that. I'm not sure why the prices are the way they are for some of this stuff because it's literally um, for the reduced price is $24 for a single 10 pull, and for about $6 more if you yeah. I understand keeping the game going, and I'm all for that. And I'm the ads, if they generate revenue for them, great. Um, but um, there is also they also occasionally do events where you will get um, a card for a chance meeting. When I first started, because I was a new player, it was a promotion that they were doing, and when you reached the 10th one, it guaranteed a 5-star for you. I think that's actually how I got um, I think that's how I got this character. It wasn't full 5-star, but it was 5-star. Maybe it was Elga that I got. I don't remember. But needless to say, it's an enjoyable game. Um, give it a shot if you want. It's a mobile game. You can get it on the Google App Store or iOS. I don't know what Apple does. I don't touch Apple stuff if I can avoid it. Um, I don't think there's a console version or anything like that. Tablet or phone. Friend that got me into this plays it on their phone. So, yeah, that is going to be it for this little review and go. Get back to where I was. But, yes. Once you okay, not the last thing. So, the last thing, when you've unlocked a spot on the map, you can fast travel there, so you don't have to go and fight things all over again. You open up the map. You want to go to Lukniva, and there we are. We are now back where we started. Little marker indicates that this is a chance encounter, which is the current event with the crossover with Persona 5. So that is going to be it for today. This is another Eden, a fun game. The extended title, I believe, is A Cat Through Time. There's lots of cats, so if you enjoy cats, it's also a nice cat collecting game. So Like, subscribe, comment, only if you want to. I won't hold it against you if you don't. Be kind out there. Have a good solar cycle. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Please be safe. I love you. I will see you tomorrow for another Jiggly Jigsaws and more content outside of that. Have a wonderful night.